Good Dutch, everybody. Well, there's one more just arriving. Rowan's just arriving. Just going to mute you, Rowan. 1 second, mate. There we go. Okay. Good evening, us. Obviously, we're very fortunate tonight to have a special guest instructor, Sensei Emma Markwell. Multiple British champion, European champion, and also world champion as well. We've got an hour of her time. Very fortunate to have her time. So please pay attention, take on board everything she's got to say. It's not very often you get an opportunity to train with somebody of this caliber. So I'll just hand over to Sensei Emma. So there we go.
Lovely. Hi, everyone. Just do a little quick check that everyone can hear me. So maybe a thumbs up. Yep. Cool. Okay, so I won't keep you standing about too long. We'll start getting moving in just a second, but just thank you very much for inviting me to take your session this evening. As you can see, I'm in my living room. I don't have loads of space. So the session will be appropriate to quite small space training, which I think most of you are kind of in similar situations to me right now anyway. So that bearing in mind, we're going to work on quite a lot of knockdown combinations. Obviously, you don't all have partners, etc. So you're going to have to kind of work with a little bit of imagination. And when we progress some of these combinations, if they get a little bit complicated, please don't be worried to either unmute yourself and tell me that I've lost you, or just regress to the one before and come back down a level and just focus on getting one part right if it gets a little bit lost, okay? So, as I say, we'll get moving. I'm probably going to cut off my head or my feet at different times because I don't have enough space. I'll do whichever's more appropriate. So, everybody just pop down on the floor with me here. Hands just down behind you on the floor. Just relax, and we're just going to easy sway the knees from side to side. So, nice and easy. What you're looking for is this kind of stretch, internal rotation of the leg that you're pressing down towards the floor, which is quite an important movement if we think about it when we think of more shigeri kicks. This internal rotation at the hip joint, quite an important movement, and probably one we don't do always enough of. So we're going to upgrade this a little bit. If that's enough for you, stay there. But if you want to make it a little bit harder, more challenging, we're just going to take the hands away from the floor. Notice that you might start to edge forwards on your bottom. Try to avoid doing that if you can, okay? So if you do, don't worry, just wiggle back and give yourself some space again. But just see, can you get from side to side without too much movement forwards? Again, a little progression more. We're going to come up onto both knees and then roll back round from side to side up onto the knees. So we're just getting a little bit of mobility going through the hips before we start adding any kicks later. Good. And I'm sure some of you younger ones are finding this super easy already. Well done. Okay, last couple here, guys. We're just doing this for a few seconds. It's not a repetition round. It's just a little timed round. Okay, and from there, everyone, we're coming into high plank next. So making your way into high plank, hands on the floor, feet on the floor, knees off the floor. Just holding for a couple of seconds, start to feel quite strong in that position. Okay, and everybody... Or did somebody say something? Can't hear me. Is everything okay? Yeah. Yeah, okay, great, cool. So from here, we're all gonna step on my first count, right leg towards the outside of your right hand. So inch, everybody stepping up into a long lunge position. On knee, right leg's gonna step back, left leg's gonna step up. Knee. Sun, repeating again, and we're just going to keep moving through this. Shi, so we're getting a bit of hip opening. Go, rook, shish, Well done. Hach. Kyu. Chu. Okay, everybody should be left leg in front. We're going to pop the right knee down on the floor. Your left hand, we're going to take now some rotation. So your left hand reaching underneath right armpit and then up towards the sky. Ich. And then the same movement, knee, sun, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, well done, kyu, and ju, well done. Okay, we're placing left hand back down on the floor, step right leg up to the outside of right hand, left knee down. Right hand this time taking those twists. Ich, knee, sun, shi, remember to take the head with you a little bit, go, once you've got used to looking good, ruk, shish, hach, kyu, good, ju, and now, right, okay, making your way up to standing. Right leg, we're just going to take some circles, we're working on one count outside and inside, just to loosen off the hips. Ich, nice and easy. Knee, really relax with the upper body. Sun, shi, go, ruk. Okay, hantai, same thing, left leg, outside, inside, ich. Knee, sun, shi, go, ruk, last one. Okay, then from here, we're just going to take some little rolling mawashis. You can do whichever height feels right for you, depending on how warm you are, how flexible you are. Right leg first, we're going to roll out to the side and across. Ich, knee, left leg next. Sun, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, kyu, ju. We're going to do 10 more. Now just pay a little focus to the standing leg. If I'm kicking with my right leg, my left leg's got to pivot. If I try and stay here and do that kick, it's very awkward, very difficult on my knee. So 10 more, but just paying attention to your standing leg. Ich, knee, sun, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, kyu, ju. Well done, okay. Right leg, mai kyage, come back into a semi-fighting stance. Not important particularly, but just bringing the leg back enough to get some momentum. Ich, knee, sun, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, good, kyu, ju, hantai, left leg, same thing. Ich, knee, sun, shi, go, ruk, well done, shish, hach, kyu, ju, well done, okay. Stepping back, reverse lunges. My right leg's going to step back, both arms up overhead, and I'm going to take a side bend away from my right leg, so over to my left. Then we're going to alternate. So right leg first, ich, both arms up overhead, little side bend. Knee, left leg steps, side bend to the right. Sun, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, kyu, ju. Well done. And then last exercise here for this little bit of the warm-up, we're going to take a lateral lunge where you tap your toes. So we're going to move right leg first, left leg, left hand's going to tap right toes, and then we're going to alternate. Right hand taps left toes, okay? Ich. Knee, my center leg stays straight. San, I get that little bit inner thigh stretch. Shi, go, ruk, good, shish, hach, Ku, Ju. We've got 10 more of those. Adding an extra rotation now with my opposite hand coming up towards the sky, okay? Ich, left hand, right toes, right hand up. Ni, right hand, left toes, left hand up. San, Shi, Go, Ruk, Shish, Hitch, Ku, Ju, and Nare. Okay, just move big circles forwards with the arms. Lovely. And big circles backwards. Nice. Okay, so hopefully everyone's a little bit warmer. This is always the bit I don't like because everyone can hear me heavily breathing, but I can't hear you. So we're going to start just moving into a little bit of a fighting stance now. Our main focus right now is just going to be on some rotation. So don't worry too much if you lose what's happening with the legs or with the arms, but just focus on getting a nice rotation through your spine. So everybody, left leg forwards, kamadachi, yoi. Kumite, so left leg in front. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time on my feet here, and we're just going to be rocking forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. And you can do this in your own time. It's going to be a timed round, okay? So no rush, but just start that rock forwards. Everybody with left leg in front. I'm just popping a timer on there. So a little rock forwards. I come onto my chusoku, rock back, rock forwards, my hips, move forwards and back. So I'm facing almost opposite sides of the room. Good. That's nice, guys. So just getting into a little bit of rhythm here. So rotation, really, really important for all of our fighting combinations. You know, it's where a lot of our punches come from, a lot of our core strength comes from that rotational power. So just a little bit of time to warm that up before we start going on some combination work. Okay, now if you're ready, start adding a little gyaku every time you rock forwards. So I come onto that chusoku and my right arm just dropping in with a gyaku ski there. Good. I've still got the rotation as I step back, because now I'm going to start making my front hand a kagaski, and it's really relaxed, really loose, guys. No tension, no power. Good. Lovely. I've always got this little micro bend in my knees. I'm never up here straight. That's really awkward, really difficult. I also don't feel that strong in my torso when my legs are straight here, okay? I've got to stay nice and low to the ground. We're just doing 10 more seconds on this side, and then we'll move it on. Okay, hantai, right leg in front. Just start with the rock and forwards and back first. So remember here, my feet have got to change angles slightly. I'm maybe emphasizing this a little bit so you don't have to do it quite as obviously as me. Start letting the body twist. Well done, everyone. I'm going to audition you all for Strictly next year now. Good, good. Okay, start adding that backhand gyaku ski now. So just on the rock forwards, I come onto that chusoku and that gyaku's there. Well done. And even if I've got my hands open at this stage to help me relax, it's not even a bad thing. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't punch that way, but to help me relax, it might help. Okay, now we're looking to add that front hand kagaski on the step back. So as you step back, getting that little twist, that little rotation. Well done. Nice, nice, nice. And we've just got about 15 seconds left to go here. You can start to speed it up if you want to. Nice. And yame. Okay, shake loose, just circle the hips. And hantai the other way. Okay, so we're going to start working some combination. I'll pop it on my head while I'm talking so much. Combinations that I picked for tonight for us to work on are all combinations that you would do against a partner when you're toe to toe. Okay, so if I'm left leg in front, my opponent is right leg in front. Okay, or vice versa. So when you're doing these combinations, it's just important to have that little bit of thought about where your opponent is. Every combination is going to have a leg kick and then a progression from the leg kick. So just to get, like I say, if I think that my partner, if their right leg is in front while I'm here, left leg in front, that if I'm kicking their front leg, I can't just pick up my leg here, for instance, because I've got to get my distance right to be able to kick their leg. Similarly, if I'm kicking their back leg, if I just kick here, I'm not going to reach it. So I might have to reach a little bit further. So it's just a little bit of thought process from yourselves to imagine your person or your partner in front of you, a bit of accuracy. Okay, so Kamadachi, fighting position. Yoi, left leg in front, kumite. So combination number one is just going to start nice and simply. We've warmed up this Gyaku shita, but a little bit more static. Gyaku shita. Okay, right hand Gyaku, left hand shitaski, and then a little pull back. So I'm making some space. 1, 2, and back. Okay, and ich, ni, san, shi, go, good, ruk, shish, hech, ku, ju. Okay, just a little thought to, I often do my shitaski's tate position. So you don't have to, but if you're thinking, oh, that doesn't look like how I know it or something like that, that's how I would often do a shitaski. So you can try it, don't try it, it's totally up to you. We'll do 10 more there. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hech, ku, ju. Hantai, change sides, right leg in front, left hand punches. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hech, ku, ju. Hantai. Okay, back to left leg in front. So we're going to add to this. This is our little starter to the combination. Gyaku shita. Then I'm going to kick my front leg gedan washi to my opponent's front leg. Remember, that's their right leg in front. So it's close to me. Therefore, I've got to take a little skip, little step to be able to take that from the right distance. So gyaku shita, little skip back, gedan washi, left leg. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hech, well done, ku, ju. Hantai, right leg in front, same thing. Left gyaku, right shita, little switch, right leg takes the gedan this time. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, don't forget the rotation on your punches, shish, hech, good, ku, ju. Well done. Okay, hantai, left leg's back in front. So we're going to add to this now. This is a point where if that's enough for you to stick with that, absolutely stick. Otherwise, gyaku shita, little skip, left leg gedan washi, then my right leg is going to adjust to come across the body. So as I say, if I'm your mirror right now, we're toe to toe, gyaku shita through the center of their guard, my switch to get the right distance, but then remember they're at this lovely angle for me to come across with the chudan washi with the other leg. I do just have to adjust slightly though to get my hips in the right position. Okay, so left leg is in front and ich, gyaku shita, switch gedan washi and chudan with the right. Ni, san, well done. Shi, go, ruk, shish, Well done, okay. Same side, we've got another 10 to do. Your choice, Chudan Washi or get Jodan Washi with that second kick. Chudan or Jodan. Ich, Chudan or Jodan. Ni, and it doesn't have to be the same, whichever one you choose, you can alternate between them. San, Shi, Go, Ruk, Shish, Hitch, Ku, Ju. Well done, okay, Hantai, right leg in front, left hand Gyaku, right hand Shita. Right hand, right leg, Gedan Washi, left leg Chudan for the first 10. Ich, Ni, San, good, Shi, Go, Ruk, Shish, Hutch, Ku, Ju. Okay, making that left leg kick either Chudan or Jodan, your call. Ich, Ni, San, Shi, Go, Ruk, good, Shish, nearly there, Hitch, Ku, Ju, and Nare, well done. Okay, so just before we have a quick water break, we've got 3 exercises to do, okay? Everything is for 30 seconds, so I better make sure I can see the timer because otherwise who knows how long you'll be going for. Okay, exercise number 1, we're going to be working a push-up with a shin tap. So if you're faster than me, you go faster than me. If you're slower than me, you go slower than me. If you want to adapt any of the exercises, if you've got an injury, you adapt them. I really don't mind, okay? So the push-up shin tap, it's going to look a little bit like this. I say a little bit because I hate push-ups, but we're working from that push-ups and the hips high. One hand just reaches through, taps opposite shin, then back into that push-ups and the hips high, reach back opposite shin. Okay, everyone? All down on the floor then, and Hajime. Well done. So we get a little bit of a calf stretch at the same time as we do that shin tap. And slowing down the pace of the push-up sometimes means we get a little bit better quality. Well done. If you want to go down onto the knees for the push-up, I really don't mind. Good. Last few seconds. And Yame. Okay, next exercise. We're working alternating 2 and then double leg folds. Single, single, double. Okay, again, it's for 30 seconds. And Hajime. So right, left, both, or left, right, both, whatever you want. Again, if you need to adjust anything, change anything, totally up to you. Well done. Good, good, good. Last 5 seconds, guys. Yummy. Okay, up we come. Next exercise is going to be a reverse lunge with a high knee and hop. This one's going to be 30 seconds per side. So if I'm going with my right leg first, stepping back, the work here, big hop up, okay? Same leg's going to work. And hajime, reverse lunge, high knee hop. So think really driving that knee up, really launching off the standing leg. Well done. You can use that reverse arm, the Gyaku arm, a little bit of counterbalance. Last few seconds coming up here. I hope everyone else is out of breath and burning legs like me. Good, good, good. And untie, change sides, left leg back. Right leg hops, good. Well done, everyone. We've got our last 10 seconds. Good, good, good. And yame, well done. Now it is time for a quick water break. Good job. We're going to be moving on to our next combination. So once you've had your water, no rush, because I need to get my breath back anyway. So back into fighting stance. Kamadachi, left leg forwards. Yoi. Kumite. Okay. We're working from the right hand Gyaku ski this time. Slightly longer punch. My opponent is still toe to toe. Okay. Right hand Gyaku ski, followed by right leg low kick to their back leg. So this is what I was talking about at the start, where I was talking about how you might have to reach for it sometimes. So now I might need to lengthen my stance a little bit. Reach for the Gyaku ski, reach long for that low kick. Okay? Right hand Gyaku, right leg low kick. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hitch, ku, ju. Nice work. Okay, hantai. Left leg now, left hand takes the Gyaku ski, that little adjustment to reach for the left leg low kick. Ich. Well done. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Remember to picture your opponent. Shish. Hench, that accuracy. Ku. Ju. Good, good. Okay, hantai. So now here's where we're going to start our progressions. So like I said before, if you want to stick with that for a little bit, then absolutely you go for it. Right hand Gyaku ski. Right leg low kick. As I step that right leg low kick back, my right hand's taking a shitaski. So it's almost like if you imagine my body's on a bit of a pulley system. So I've got here, as my low kick comes back, I'm coming underneath. It's that little timing that you're looking for, kind of shock tactic. The punch won't necessarily be powerful, unlikely to be, okay? Right hand Gyaku, right leg low kick, right hand shita. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Shish. Hitch. Ku. Ju. Okay, adding again. Once I've now taken that shitaski, so I've got my Gyaku, my low, my shita, my right leg's ready for hizageri. Again, it's like this pulley system. Low kick, shita, hiza, bum, 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 okay? 4 techniques, all with the same side. Ich, Gyaku, low, shita, hiza. Ni. Good. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Shish. Hedge. Ku. Ju. Okay, we've got 10 more to take on this time, this side. You can make that hizagiri jodan if you want to, okay? So there's that opportunity to come under the guard and over the top of it now, or to stay under, okay? Or changing it up. Ich, gyaku, lo, his, shita, hiza. Ni, I can't even speak. San, good, good. Shi, go, rook, shish, hedge, ku, ju, hantai. Okay, so it's time for the progressions on the other side. We've got that left hand gyaku, left leg low kick, left hand shita as I step back. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, that's your rhythm. Bum, bum, bum. Nice. And ich. Ni, you almost use that contact with the chusoku on the floor. San, to create the timing for that punch. Shi. Go. Rook. Shish. Hedge. Ku. Ju. Okay, adding the hiza straight after that shita. Gyaku, low, shita, hiza. So straight off the back of that shita, almost like you've grabbed hold of a lever. You've pulled the lever back, your hizagiri's there. Ich, gyaku, low, shita, hiza. Ni. San, good. Shi. Go. Rook. Shish. Hedge. Ku. Ju. Okay, making that hizagiri either chudan, jodan. Last 10 on this combo. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Shish. Hedge. Ku. Ju. And nare. Well done. Okay. Second set of exercises, slightly different ones, but they're all still 30 seconds per exercises. Then we'll have a little water break before we move on to our next combo. So exercise number 1, aeroplane plyo push-ups. Yay! So we're down on the floor, we're working all the way to the floor, arms out, arms in, drive up, leave the floor with the hands. Again, option to be on the knees. I really don't mind if it makes your form better, okay? Go for it. So we've got 30 seconds on that one. And then I'll give you the next one after that. But again, I'll make sure that I've got the timer on because otherwise we could be going for hours. And hajime. Last 10 seconds, guys. Good, good, good. And yummy, well done. Okay, round on your bum. Next exercise, Russian twists. Now with Russian twists, I want you to try and keep knees together and to try and keep the legs quite still. So if that means having heels on the floor rather than this, then go for it. Hajime. I'm going to keep mine down. Otherwise, I'm just a little bit wobbly. Good, good, good. Remember, if you hinge back a little bit further here at the hips, you might find that a little bit harder than being sat up taller. Good, good, good. As you've got 10 more seconds of these. And yummy, up you come. Exercise number 3 of 3. We're on lateral hop, so you've got to be working, hopping from side to side, okay? Big jumps from side to side, landing on your outside leg. Hajime. So lateral movement, really important, and possibly we don't do it enough. Good, good, good. Oh, I'd hate to be my neighbours living below me. Ha, ha, ha. Good, good, good. Okay, we've got 15 seconds here, guys. Try and make that distance with every single hop. Again, you've got dynamic arms, just like the lunge before. And yummy. Nice work. Okay, once again, little water break if you want it. You don't have to. I need it. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next combo. And this one, little bit more complicated than the first two. We're now going to start taking our low kicks to the inside leg. So, combination or part number 1, we're going to work oiski, shitaski, shitaski. So, my left hand oiski, my right shita, left shita. But I'm going to take a step on the right hand shitaski, okay? So, oh, sorry, we need to be back in fighting position. So everybody just come back into fighting position, left leg in front. I don't want to waste any time. We've got too much to do. So left hand shita, right hand shita, left hand oi, right hand shita with a little step, left hand shita. So I make my stance a little bit shorter. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Ich, left, right, left. Knee, left, right. San, shi, remember all that rotation. Go, rook, shish, haj, ku, ju. Okay, we're going to stay on this side to progress and go all the way through on the same side because, as I say, a little bit trickier rather than keep chopping and changing. So we've got these same 3 punches. Oi, step, shta, shta. My left leg now will be taking my opponent's back inside leg. Remember, we're toe to toe. So it's going to be their back inside leg. So that's why I've needed to take that little step to give me the right distance to now be able to turn my hips, taking that step to turn my hips and kick through their back leg. So left oi, right shta step, left shta step, no step, left leg inside low kick. Ah, okay, don't worry, I'll keep the count not so fast now. Ich. Good. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Shish. Hedge. Q. Ju. Okay, now adding our progression, again, you can stay with that if you prefer. Adding our progression, if we think what we've tried to do and if it's come off how we wanted it to come off, that leg has kind of taken a little bit from under them, maybe they've gone a little bit wide, fallen ever so slightly forwards. That's what we're hoping. 1, 2, 3. Taking that inside now, it's my left leg is going to take an uchi high sokageri, okay? So I've got to adjust my body. I can't just take that low kick and kick there, because that's not where their head's going to be anymore. Okay, if I've taken their leg out, their head's going to have moved, so I might have to adjust myself. Okay, so we've got oi, shita, shita, inside low kick, little adjustment, uchi with the same leg. Ich, ni, san, shi, good, go, rook, shish, hatch, ku, ju, hands high, left, right leg in front. So we're going to go back to part one. Part one, just the punches. Oi, shta, shta. We're taking that step forward on the second shta, on the second punch. Oi, step, shta, shta. Ich, ni, san, shi. So it's like I shorten that stance. Go, don't forget your rotation. Rook, shish, hatch, ku, ju. Well done. Okay, now adding our front leg inside low kick to their back leg. So right, left, right leg inside. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Remember to picture your body in front of you. Rook, shish, good, hatch, ku, ju. Okay, now that same leg, taking the uchi high sokogeri. Oi, shita, shita, inside. Remember the adjustment, if you need it, uchi high soku, same leg. Ich, oi, shita, shita, inside, adjust uchi. Well done. Ni, san, shi, go, rook, shish. Nice work, everyone. We're nearly there on this combo. Hatch, ku, ju. And nare. Well done. Okay, that was a really tricky one. Really good job, everyone. Okay, we've got 3 more exercises now. First one, a little bit different. We obviously spend loads of time doing lots of pushing in karate, and sometimes maybe our backs get a little bit neglected. So our first exercise of the 3, again, it's a 30-second round. I'll get that timer going. Our first exercise of the round is going to be a reverse snow angel. So I'm lying on my tummy, my whole body is in extension, okay, but that doesn't mean that I'm pushing my tummy into the floor. My tummy's actually trying to pull away from the floor. It's my back muscles working. I'm going to look at the floor and my arms are going to take snow angel arms here. Legs are going to stay still. Okay, everyone? And off we go. So as I say, my eye line stays down, just helps with the back of the neck, otherwise I'm kind of cranking the back of the neck up. And I'm keeping tight in my tummy muscles, because otherwise all I'm really doing is using my lower back, which doesn't feel that good. So I want to use my glutes. I want to use my thoracic, my upper middle back. Last few seconds here, guys. Well done. and Yame, good job. Okay, moving on now into bicycle curls. So we're going to be from this like tabletop position here, alternating elbow to knee, so I get a little rotation twist as well. And off you go, Hajime. I'm going to try and stay a little bit stable through your pelvis, just like you did with the Russian twists, rather than sort of flim-flamming around. Well done. Guys, you've got 10 more seconds of these bicycle curls to do. Good, good, good. Well done. And Yame, up you come. Last exercise of the 3, you've got an option. You've either got squat jack, so either tap down, jumping jack, or you've got star jump, okay? Taking the full star jump from the floor. And Hajime, I don't mind which option you go for. Remember, it's 30 seconds of work. Nice work, guys. We're nearly there. Last 5. And Yame, well done. Once again, quick drink of water. We've got one more combo to get through. Well done. Okay, so far we've hit the front leg outside, the back leg outside, the back leg inside. So, you know, it would only be fair to hit the front leg inside as well. So we're going to start again with our punching part. So everybody just come back into your fighting stance, left leg in front. Ignore me being out of breath. So our first part of our combination this time is going to be oiski, gyakuski, same hand shitaski. Left oi, right gyaku, right shita. Again, it's all about all the punches. It's all about this twisting and turning, okay? To get my power, I don't have to put loads of effort in with my arms. All I need to do is rotate my body. So 3 punches, ich, ni, san. Now just shi, notice that I'm moving my back leg in a little bit. Go, don't want to take that stance too long. Rook, because when I add that kick, shish, I don't want that leg to be too far behind me. Hach, ku, ju. Okay, so adding the inside low kick now. Remember, we're taking their front leg inside, which is directly in front of my leg, okay? So as I've taken this second, or this set of punches, and I've moved this back leg in, I put myself at the right angle to be able to take that inside low kick without really having to adjust myself. Oi, gyaku shita. I moved that back leg in, inside low kick with your right leg, everyone. Ich, 1, 2, 3. Take the low kick. Ni, oi, gyaku shita. Take the low kick. San. Good. Shi, so it's almost slightly angled. Go. Rook. Well done. Shish. Hach. Ku. Ju. Okay, and so this is where we've got a little bit of fun to add. We're going to add a back kick. So it really depends on the space you've got, guys. Be sensible, don't put your foot through your TV. I'm not insured for that. Just be really careful, okay? Use the space you've got, and if you need to adjust it, take the kick to a hizigeri or a maigeri or something else that works with the space you've got. For those of you that have got space, we're going to be working oi gyaku, that little step in shitaski, inside. My other leg, so I've taken my inside low kick with my right. I need to adjust. I'm almost like a lunge position, and then I'm going to come through straight back kick, straight ishirigeri with my left leg. Remember, it's the way they're standing, their right leg is in front. That leg fits really nicely into where their guard would be, okay? So left leg in front and ich, oi, gyaku, shita, inside, adjust, back kick. Well done. Knee, we won't do quite as many of these because I know can get a little bit dizzy and we haven't got necessarily loads of space. San, if you've got loads of space though, you can always take that to an Ashiram washi. Shi, or a roll kick. Go. Last one here, rook. And well done, hantai, changing legs. Good job, everyone. Right leg in front now, right oi, left gyaku, left shita. Remember, I bring my left leg with me on this combo. Ich. I don't want to be too long in stance. Ni, it's a short combo, short stance. San, shi, go, rook, all about that twist, shish, hedge, couldn't remember the numbers then, Q, good job, Ju. Okay, so I've brought myself into that angle with my back leg so that I can now really easily take their inside front leg, which is only just in front of my right leg. Ich, 1, 2, 3, left leg inside. Knee, good. San, shi, go, rook, nice, shish, hedge, Q, Ju. Well done, okay, so we know what's coming. Again, just take stock of what's around you. Oi, gyaku, shitaski, inside low kick, right leg now adjusts back behind you. You're like a coiled spring, ready to spring out into that back kick, okay? And ich, oi, gyaku, same on shita, inside low kick, adjust, back kick. Knee. Well done. San. Shi. Last couple, go. Well done. Rook. And nare. Well done, everyone. Good job. Okay, I know that they were a little bit perhaps tricky at the end, but just hopefully gave some ideas of how to maybe layer up some techniques. Okay, so I hope if it's okay for you, I've just got a little bit of a stretching finish and then I'll hand back over to Senpai Andy. Okay, so everybody just come down onto the floor with me and we're going to come to lying on your side, and your shins are like, if you imagine that I'm lying on a yoga mat, my shins are going to be parallel to one side of the yoga mat and my back is going to be parallel to the other. So I'm like I'm at right angles at my knees and my hip joint. My bottom arm making a little pillow. Top hand, just going to start drawing some circles on the floor. And I'm going to come all the way round in this big rotation, big twist, trying to keep my hand as close to the floor as I can. And moving through that in your own time. So I'm going to get a chest stretch, which is really important for us karate guys because we spend so much time punching and push-upping, and B, some rotation, which I know I've banged on about all session, but is B also really important. Try and keep your knees fairly pinned together so they're not kind of opening up and getting rid of some of that rotation benefit for you. Okay, using that same arm, if you've done your right arm like me or left, doesn't matter, but your top arm to pick up your top leg foot to bum and send your knee away. So now if I imagine my head is like 12 o'clock, my knee is going down to 6 o'clock. Trying to squeeze onto my right bum cheek so that I don't just do a big back bend here, okay? If I want a little bit of an extra stretch, I can use my bottom leg just to push that knee back slightly, and it will just increase the stretch. Again, like I just said about chest stretching being really important when we do loads of push-ups and things, hip flexor stretching really important as well when we do lots of kicking. So if you kind of just think about the muscles that you maybe overuse by doing karate, they're sometimes the ones that you might need to focus on getting the stretch into. Okay, and let's release there and swap to the other side. So we've got both of those stretches to do. So again, make a little pillow with your hand for your arm, for your head. Knees are, well, shins parallel and my back is parallel. Knees are together, and I'm going to start those circles now. I'm doing with my left hand. As I say, it doesn't matter if you've done the same or different because I can't mirror anyway. I'm not very good at lefts and rights. So I wouldn't know. Well done. And I'm going to take like my gaze up to the ceiling when I take that rotation. And I'm fully kind of trying to open up my torso as much as I can. Couple more here. And then we're going to take that same hip flexor stretch. So using whichever arm it is that you've been circling to pick up that side foot to bum. Remember, a little squeeze onto the bum cheek, try and send the knee away to 6 o'clock and use your bottom foot if you need to push the knee a little bit further away. Trying to make sure it's not a back bend, but it's a hip flexor stretch. Good job, okay. So we're just going to gently release that one, turn to lying on your back. I will call some rights and lefts now because otherwise this one gets confusing. So everybody, right leg, just crossing over your left leg. Okay, just keep the ankle flexed for me rather than floppy or pointed. And then we're going to take both hands around the back of your left leg. Okay, if this one's a little bit uncomfortable for you, you're a little bit tight here, then just to take this stretch here and give yourself some hip traction is fine, just kind of pressing down on the legs a little bit. Or if you're super supple, then you can come around and hold the front of the shin. That's not me. Notice if you've gone for that shin, but your bum's come off the floor or your head's kind of come off the floor, then you might have gone a little bit too far. You want to try and keep your coccyx down and your head down quite comfortably. Okay, so now we're going to keep the legs as they are, release the arms, take them out wide to the sides of you. And you're going to slide your right leg further along your left. So it's like I've got my legs crossed in midair. Now I'm going to drop my knees towards the left-hand side of my body, but my feet can come to the floor to add a little bit of support. Right shoulder, trying to stay down there. So again, really nice twist. And stretch, I get some stretch through my QL, which is this kind of lower backy one, which can get quite tight. Especially if we always stand one leg in front, quite a lot of us are left leg in front, and so one side gets a little bit tilted and a little bit tight. So release that twist. Let's cross now left leg over the right. Again, keep left foot dorsiflexed, hands around the back of the right leg, around the shin if you're super supple, or keep the right foot on the floor and just press the hips away lightly to traction the hips if you're not so supple. And remember, when you're trying to stretch, you want to just try and breathe. Relax. Okay, and again, keep the legs as they are. Take the arms wide out to the sides, palms up. You're going to slide now your left leg over the right leg, and my legs are going to now travel towards my right hand side. Left shoulder staying on the floor. Feet can come to the floor to add a little bit of support. And breathe, enjoy. Okay, start to make your way back to center. You can push yourself up to seated. And yeah, I think that's it from me. So I don't know if you go for a